Braces at my age? Are you kidding me? Stay tuned. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sheila. Thank you for being here. Well, like I said, braces? Really? At my age? I'm almost 70 years old. And I have to get braces. Oh my. Well, before I tell you a little bit about it, let me welcome you to my channel. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, please do so by clicking that red subscribe button. It is free. And ring the bell for all future notifications of my upcoming videos. Give me a like if you like it, and leave me a comment. Alright, well, this won't be a long video, but I wanted to tell you about this. I had talked to Dawn. It was Dawn from the channel Dawn's Life After 40, or Over 40. Anyhow, about teeth. We were talking about dental work. She had mentioned it in one of her videos that she had had some extensive dental work. Well, I had gone to the dentist because my teeth are shifting and it's pushing some out in the front and some are going behind it and things like that, like getting crowded in the front here, not back here. And so I talked to the dentist about it, and he said, well, we can do a couple things, and he gave me some options, and one of them was crowns for just the front teeth. I think I would get 4 crowns, like the 2 front teeth and the ones on each side. And I forget what he was going to do with the 2 bottom because they're being pushed out too, and the teeth beside him are trying to go behind them. So that was one option, and that would be, I think, $4,900 to have that done. And so he did an impression and all that. And then I went back in and we went over everything. And he said, honestly, he said, I don't think we should do the crowns. I hate to turn down the business. And I really appreciated him being that honest. And he said, but that is just going to correct those 4 teeth in the front. And your teeth are shifting. And he said, I just feel like I'd be doing you a disservice by just putting crowns on those front teeth because they're going to continue to shift and it's not going to solve all the other problems. And so he said, I don't work with braces or anything, but I can recommend someone, and I really feel that's your best option. It would be the same or less, so it may be cheaper than this, and then that would take care of everything. So I said, okay, I'll go see this person, and I did. And she said I qualified for Invisalign. Now, some people don't, I guess depending on what your problems are. They don't have to do a lot way back here, and they wouldn't anyhow because these teeth in the back are compromised because they have fillings. And they're old. They're almost 70 years old. So they won't be messing with those. But I would get this Invisalign. I'm sure you've all heard of it. Many of the young YouTubers have been through it. I just didn't know at this age anybody would even be considering getting braces. But that seems to be my answer. And that way it'll get everything in a line the way it should be. And then you wear like a retainer for the rest of your life that'll keep them there and avoid that shifting again. So that's what I'm going to do. I had gone to her and she gave me like a pair of fake Invisalign, if you want to call it that. They're the plastic things you put on your teeth like this, and you just snap them in. They don't hook. There's none of those little things on my teeth. Just so I could practice wearing them for a month before they ordered them. Because she said she didn't want me to waste my money. I've been so blessed. I mean, what dentist, would turn down $5,000 worth of crowns? But he did and gave me good advice. And then this dentist, now this is only going to cost $2,900. That's terrific. But she said some people just can't take them. They just can't take it. They can't take wearing them because you have to wear them 22 hours a day. So rather than me get them and then say, I'm not wearing these things 22 hours a day, I can't stand it. She said, let me make a pair for you to practice. So I've been practicing for about a month, and they were hard to get used to. And these are more difficult than the real Invisalign. And so now they've ordered mine, and I'll be getting them, not till December. Sometime maybe the mid-December. And I know you probably know everything about them. They glue those little, I call them buttons, but little things on certain teeth, and then you snap those things in place. And I'll have to wear them at least a year, she said. It depends on how good I am and how my teeth move. And the problem is 22 hours a day is a long time because you can only take them out to eat. So that doesn't give you much time. It's not that I eat a lot, but I eat all day long. I don't eat big meals, but I'll eat several times a day. It might just be a handful of grapes or peanut butter crackers or, of course, candy, of course, things like that. But, I'm not going to be able to do that. And then, of course, every time you take them out, you clean them and you brush your teeth and you floss and do all that stuff. And my biggest problem is coffee, because I do drink coffee all day long. And from what I heard, you're supposed to take them out if you drink anything except water. But I've heard a couple people on YouTube say that they drink their coffee through a straw and that seems to work. I don't know if that's acceptable to the orthodontist. I'll ask her when I go in. But I'm going to have to do that because, what else can I do? I just can't go all day without drinking coffee, so we'll see how I do. But anyhow, and I also understand you talk a little funny when you first get them, kind of a lisp, and eventually as you get used to something foreign being in your mouth, you can talk normal. And I do believe that's true because when I first put these, like fake ones that you just put over your teeth, I could tell that I didn't talk right, but it's gotten better. So I hope it's not annoying and that I've had enough practice that you all won't even notice it, that, I'm talking weird or something. But I'm going to do my best. Again, at almost 70, it's either now or never. If my teeth are starting to shift and move and crowd and everything, I've got to do something now. So that's what I've chosen to do, and hopefully that will take care of the problem and get me through the rest of my life, because it's not like I'm going to be here 50 more years. So we'll see. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let me know if you've ever tried Invisalign or what your experience was. I know Linda Roy from the channel Mature Sass, she wears them. I haven't talked to her yet on the phone. We have talked on the phone before, but not about the Invisalign. So I'm going to call her and get some tips because I know she has them right now. But that's it. I don't know anybody else. Just I see people on YouTube. So if you have any tips or tricks or anything you think would help me, I would appreciate knowing it. And once I get them in and I'm doing a video, I'll let you know at the beginning of the video, hey, I've got these Invisalign in case I sound funny. I just wanted to share that with you. I thought it was hilarious to me, honestly. I mean, really, at this age, getting braces? That's something I thought you did when you were like 12 or 13. Who would have ever thunk that, that an over senior citizen would would get braces? But I'm grateful that it's not those wire kind. I could never wear those. That would make me too claustrophobic because you're trapped. They're stuck on there. The Invisalign you can pop out to eat and brush your teeth, and then you just put them back in. And I have never had braces in my life, ever. So this is new for me. So anyhow, just wanted to share that. And I hope you enjoyed this short little video and you got a good laugh at it. This old girl is going into braces. Oh my gosh. Well, let me leave you with an inside beauty tip. And I just want to, before I do that again, thank you so much for being here. Well, now I'm going to leave you with my inside beauty tip. It's one sentence, and it has really impacted me. And it's from Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Well, I'm going to tie this into my teeth. What I mean is, I talked in this video about my teeth shifting, and they're getting crowded up in the front, and some are coming out, some are going in. Well, my mind has been doing the same thing. With everything that's going on with my mom, it has really been a burden in my mind, a battle in my mind. It has just thrown me completely off track. Well, it had, but I'm back on track now. Because my thoughts were shifting daily, I would talk to God and tell him I trust him completely. I'm putting it in his hands. The next minute I'm taking it back and I'm trying to figure everything out. What should I say? What should I do? I'll do this, I'll do that, and trying to find my own answers. I wasted so much time doing that, and I was very weary and very heavily burdened just from my own thoughts shifting all over the place. And finally, I get it. This one verse, this little sentence, I finally got it. And it has been amazing for me, just life-changing for me. And now I have some peace. I can sort through things. And the way I've done this is I started praying out loud. And this was, maybe a month and a half I've been doing this. And praying out loud to God so that I can stay focused, so that this shifting around isn't happening inside my head where I'm losing focus. It doesn't happen when you pray out loud. It really doesn't. You're just talking and you hear your own words and you hear from God, and it has really helped me tremendously. And I feel so much more grounded now. And I feel so much more at peace than I did before, with all that confusion going on. And I would get so frustrated with myself, and I couldn't sleep, and I felt the burden. I felt so heavy in my heart and my chest, and so very tired. I have been so tired for so long. Now I'm sleeping better. I'm not up to par completely, but I am sleeping better. And that's been wonderful for me. And I don't feel like I'm carrying that weight anymore, because I feel like I have truly given it over to God. And He has worked things out so beautifully. I just have so much to say about it. And I won't make this long. I will be having a video coming up real soon where I will go in depth more about this. But I have learned that we really can get rest if we just surrender it. And I can't tell you what it has done for me. And I just want to share that with you all in case you're weary and heavily burdened. You're carrying something around that's weighing you down. You can have rest too. You know, I've known this verse for many, many, many years. Why didn't I put it into practice during this very difficult time? I wasn't, but I am now. And it has made such a difference in my day-to-day life, in my thinking, in my peace, in everything. So if you are carrying around a burden, even if you're not fully aware of it, if you just sense or feel that something is heavy on your heart, just think about this verse and try it and see what it does for you. I'm here to tell you that it has done a lot for me. And I thank God for the rest He has given me, not just because I can sleep better, but the rest in my mind. Boy. Well, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you spending time with me. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya!